What's good, Grizz fam? We back at it again. Right now, I'm showing you my Thursday night Smackdown. Give you some throwback Thursday action. You know how that used to be when Smackdown was on Thursday, and they had that circle joint in the background. Not the way it is now, because that shit trash. But this right here is what I usually do. This is my Thursday workout, to be honest. I just ended up doing it in the evening. Usually I do my workouts midday, but for like the last 2 months I've been doing it in the evening, which actually helps me. It accommodates me because I usually eat towards the end of the day. You know, a little bit before bed, I eat all my meals at one time, as you guys know. So yeah, so I started off today with just deadlifts. What has actually been helping my deadlift strength has been doing the opposite stance, meaning I pull conventionally, but I train on some weeks my opposite stance, my sumo deadlifts, because it requires a lot more hips and posterior chain. So your conventional will actually shoot up the stronger you get in the opposite, your weaker deadlift. And now, you know, since my bicep strain, it's really hard. Honestly, I'm scared to even try to do over under on that side again. So I go to the hook grip, as you guys see. And even trying to do over under on the other side, I am so lopsided. It's ridiculous how awkward it feels. So honestly, ever since that bicep strain and I went back to deadlifting, I actually do hook grip, and you see me here really pushing my hands into the bar. I watched a Ben Pollock video that he did with Chad Weston Smith, and he does a hook grip, and he's a 185-pound guy who pulls 800, no straps, no over under, straight up hook grip, and I was astonished. And literally he was like, you guys, I dig the side of my hand so far into the bar and then wrap my thumbs around it and keep my thumbs parallel to your elbow or the side of your arm, making it a straight line when you pull. And literally it doesn't affect your thumb at all. It doesn't hurt at all. It's just getting used to the grip strength. And I'm supposed to do 405, 4 sets of 5 reps. The first 2 sets I only did 4 reps just because literally, if you watch carefully, my hands are freaking slipping and there's no knurl on the bar, so I really have no chalk. There's no gripping on the bar, so my hands are sliding. So the next 2 sets I actually had to use straps just to help me push through it because my grip was failing. But it's not a strength issue, to be honest with me. 405 is a joke. It's more of just getting my grip strength up there. And so I did 6 reps of those for the last 2 sets, easy. And it's just really working on getting my sumo stronger. And I never really go more than 70-72% of my 1 rep max. And getting your opposite stance stronger definitely helps out with just your regular deadlift. It's the same thing with the squats. I've been doing a lot more front squats and a lot more SSB squats. And that right there attacks your anterior chain, your hip flexors, your rectus God damn it, I'm fucking up and shit. You're the top of your quads. I'm running a blank, I don't know why. But it attacks those. It's more quad dominant, requires a lot more core strength, and your back, because you have to be able to keep your shoulder blades in place and steady and hold yourself in an upright position. Plus stuff like SSB squats and front squats require a lot more ankle mobility, so it's really good to prime your ankles, really get your ankles mobile and work on stability. and it definitely translates into your back squats shooting up ridiculously. So the next exercise I had to do was a superset. It was slow eccentric RDLs. It was like 3 to 5 second count down and a pull, only 3 sets of 8, and then I superset that with side planks. And as you see me get into the side plank, both sides 20 seconds. Just sped through it so you guys don't have to watch the whole 20 seconds. But I've been doing that. This is day 3 of my hypertrophy program, and this is phase 2. There's 2 phases. The last workout I put out was the last week of my phase 1, and I said I'd probably do, I was gonna do a deload, but honestly I went and took 2 days off, and that's all I really needed, and got right back into it. Was foam rolling throughout the weekend, stretching every day, which has definitely helped with recovery. As far as like my legs and my quads and my hamstrings being tight, I stretch in the morning as early as I can if I can remember, and if I don't throughout the day, I'll drop a squat, sit in that position, roll my tibialis over my ankles, trying to open up my ankles, working on just posture when I'm standing. If I could do a pull-up somewhere, I'll do it. Get my stretching in, get my breathing, just doing stuff throughout the day so that you don't feel cramped up when you're walking into the gym. Because honestly, I spent probably 2-3 hours throughout the day just walking around and stretching. Have the kids at the park, hey, why not stretch? Go to the bars, do pull-ups, foam roll, do what you can out there so that when you come into the gym, you're actually primed. I do 30 minutes of cardio prior to my workouts, and still full of energy. My metabolism is through the roof. My energy is through the roof. Well, that's also because that night I took a monster before the workout. It was like 8:40 before I got to the gym, literally, and I had no food in my stomach. So I just, went in there with some energy from a monster. I hardly take monster, honestly. I don't really take pre-workouts, not caffeinated pre-workouts. And if I do take something caffeinated, it's usually just a cup of coffee at this point. I don't waste my money on buying a pre-workout. That's why I haven't done any supplement reviews, because I don't really take supplements except for a creatine monohydrate and pea protein. And pea protein, I take 1 scoop in oatmeal, and I'm on and off about my creatine monohydrate if I don't make a shake, to be honest. But that's it, honestly, you guys. As far as energy goes, you get it from your food, you get it from coffee. But definitely, felt great during this workout. Although I've been tight in my legs, my hips feeling tight, I walked into the workout full of energy, did my cardio, and literally warmed up on my deadlifts and went straight into it. And so after the RDLs, I had some dumbbell glute bridges at 70 pounds. Literally on the concentric phase of the lift, when you're squeezing your glutes, you hold it for 3 seconds and release it. Only 2 sets of 8 for that, and then followed by slow eccentric leg raises. Well, it was supposed to be sit-ups. I made it into leg raises to actually work on my lower abdominal strength and keeping my spine neutral and keeping my back flat into the ground. So 3 sets of 10. I only recorded 2 sets because the first set I was just so tired when I got upstairs, and then I was like, you know what, forget it, I'm gonna record the next 2 sets. Did it. It was a struggle because my core is burning now as we speak, and went through that. Been feeling good. Every workout I tried to incorporate core training, whether it's lower upper abdominals, even your obliques. You know, getting your rotational strength with your abdominals up there. That's why I did the side planks. And then you could do the same thing with wood chops, with payloft presses. You guys work on your core strength. Learn how to keep your body in a good position for leverage. You know, the better you can control your hips, your spine, your core, the easier your lifts become. Honestly, that's the best thing I could tell you guys to do when it comes to just getting an overall better workout and more functional workout, which is the most important. So this is my second set of the leg lifts. Well, third set, second set recorded, and then I followed that by just one set of reverse lunges. I really got to work on the stability of my ankles. I have the mobility down because I've been working on getting my ankles opened more, but it's just the stability on one leg or moving backwards and getting it positioned underneath correctly. But that's what I'm working on, you guys. You guys, thank you for following the journey. Keep following. We got like another 2.5 months before the meet, and I can't wait. So you guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.
Wake up in the morning, money on my mind. Looking at my ruler, yeah, it's about that time. I get up and grind.